Hey guys, it's Sharon, Little Brick Company. I know I've got some bad shadows on me today, but with the lighting in here, that just can't be helped. So, I have our after Christmas. This is the final after Christmas sales to show you. It's it's a lot. So, we hit Hobby Lobby. We ended up going to 4 Hobby Lobbies the first day of the sale. I was there at our Hobby Lobby for the very first day, but ours is kind of small. And then we had to be in Raleigh, and we had to go up to Durham. So we had to be in Raleigh. I had a cardiologist appointment, which went great. And then we went, I actually had the TV on, and I just realized I don't want, because it's distracting. It is distracting. Let me turn that off. So, because I got this giant TV in front of me. Anyway, I went to Raleigh, and so when we were in Raleigh later in the afternoon, we went into those, and that was quite an experience. So we went to the first one, which was closest to us, which I don't know, maybe the biggest one, and it was wow. It was like everybody was there. It was packed with people. They had not condensed all their Christmas into certain aisles. And that might be because they had a lot left in the morning. And by the time we got there in late afternoon, there wasn't that much left. But you had to really go hunting. I was specifically looking for one thing. That didn't stop me from buying other things. We spent a little bit of money. But we always do at this time of the year. I think we've talked about that a little bit, that this is the time of the year that I buy for, I'm buying for the future. I'm buying for next year. I'm buying for the stocking and for presents and for other things. The shadows are going to bother me. So anyway, we have hit up, I'm going to move, maybe not. Maybe I'm just being fussy. Maybe I'm trying to put off doing this. So we were at Hobby Lobby's for the 90% off sale. I was at Joann's for what was 75 to 80%, something like that. Didn't get a whole lot at Joann's, but I did buy a couple of things that I had seen earlier and that I wanted at the cheaper prices. We went to Kmart, Walmart. Tells you how old I am. Went to Walmart. They were still just 75% off the day that we went, because that was not the same day. And I don't know what they are now. I try to avoid going into Walmart if I can. We found some things. We found a few things. And I think that's all. You saw all the stuff from Target. So so the picture that you saw at the front of this video is not actually everything. It's like a little ocean in here. It starts from the door and goes all the way over to the TV and into the corner. And it's not a straight shot. No, it's diagonal, so you can film more. So, settle in. It's cold outside. Let me entertain you. You can see I'm kind of like, all right, I'm going to grab the bag closest to me, and then I'm just going to start grabbing things and moving things, and we'll see. We'll see. So the first bag that I have in front of me is actually Joann. And I picked up their Advent, their Advent pockets. And I think I got this for 80% off, so I think I got it for about $4. They said it was $20 originally. So the reason I got this, if you can see, is because it has all of these die cuts are in here, and then all of these pockets are in here, and then some, I think. I was looking at this. It's got gold lettering of the numbers. I know it's going to take forever if I do this, but I wanted to show you. It has letters and numbers, and what's kind of cool about these is they're already foam. These are foam. So they're going to pop up anyway, and then you've got the foam dots here, and then behind it, because I bet Joann still has these, you have all of the pockets to make, which are really fun for your junk journals. They're great. And then behind that, you have like the cool different die cuts, but I was really attracted to things like they have kind of that stuff. Sorry, if I pull it out, a lot of it's going to fall apart. But they even have things like the old looking bingo cards in here. So this was honestly a great junk journal find. I had looked at it earlier in the season and I just wasn't going to pay those prices for it. But at $4, and you might be able to get it even cheaper now, although Joann's doesn't always do a great deal with going to the 90. It's a great deal. That's to me, that one was worth it. I did find this one. This was I liked this one. It's not my favorite because they had another one this year that was, you all saw when I did that one. I was like, oh my gosh, this is the most coolest thing ever. But these are very, this has some really nice vintagey. And I'm not going to do like I normally do, because if I do, if I show you every single page, we're going to be here literally for hours. Because there's so much. I've been trying to sort basically by craft items, and I'm not getting very far doing that, sorting my craft and my other things, because there's just so much. So I'll do that as I'm going through the bags, because I haven't been back through them. As we're doing this together, I'm going to go ahead and sort. I'm actually sitting on our little hassock here. I was going to sit on the floor, and I was like, the floor is kind of cold right now. So the joys of living in a house that's like 120 years old. Okay, so I got this. This is a card and envelope. So you get 5 papers, 20 of the A2 cards, and then just a ton of ephemera and stickers. Let me show you on the back some of what all that looks like. I wish I could do, better lighting for you guys. But to me, and again, they had, I don't know if this was all $20 originally. That's what's bugging me, because I went in there and I looked at these things, and they had put these stickers on there for their after Christmas sale. And maybe it was, but I just don't remember it being that. So I think I paid $4 or $5 for this, which I thought was pretty decent. Again, the amount of ephemera, and the kind of cool stickers, the card together, I thought it was a decent deal. Now, mind you, this was before Hobby Lobby went to their 90% off. And then I got this one, which is their Star Advent. So again, you're going to get 25 of the pre-cut pieces to make the stars. And I thought that was a good deal. Also, then I can learn how to make them, because I haven't made the stars before. So you're going to get that. You get, again, there's a ton of ephemera, and you've got foam stickers, 202 pieces of ephemera. They even give you a glue stick on, which I won't use because I don't trust anyone's glue but my own. But you can see, let me show you even closer. Some of that ephemera. I love the little gingerbread pieces. There's just a lot of really kind of cool, interesting stuff in there. And I do like these foam pieces. So, the kits, again, this was $20. And those were each 20. Joann. Y'all tell me, if you were in there and you saw the original prices, could you tell me if I'm right or wrong? Because if I'm wrong, maybe it all was 20. The paper pads are usually about $19.95 or something, but I don't know. I'm glad I got it for what I got it. All right, this one, see, this is what the stickers I'm used to seeing. They're normal. This was originally $4.99, so I got it for $1 or $2. But let me do this so you don't see that reflection. It's the same pages. You get a bunch of these. How many pages do you get? 1, 2, 3. You get 4 pages of this. And I like to get these sometimes because this is really easy to cut off that, and I've got this really pretty sticker. I like the Merry Christmas. I love this Santa, and it's going to be, what I'll do is while he's still on his paper backing, I'll do a little fussy cut around him so I don't see the to and from, and then I have this very cool corner Santa. to use. I also like these because even though they have a to and from on them, I could add something to that. So these are just really, really cute. And again, like I said, easy to use, or easy to edit down. So I thought it was 5 pages, 52. 1, 2, 3. No, it is just 4 of the sticker pages. But for what, $1.25, $1.50, something like that. Oh, look, it says it was $19.99. All right, so this is just a bunch of cards. You have the cards in the envelopes. You're getting 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then you're getting, it doesn't say how many on this front, on the back side, and then envelopes with those, and then you're getting 2 1/2 by 3.625 cards. I will, so 64 cards in all, and you get 8 of each design. I'll show you on the back. This is why I really bought this. I mean, the Santa's cute, and I can always use card bases, but I really, really liked this one. To me, it's very vintage, 50s, Pinkmas, pink Christmas, dreaming of a pink Christmas, it actually says. And so I want to use that on some of my little notepads. I just thought that would be really cute. I might even make a little notebooks out of this one because I just thought it was so cute. And I really like the Believe too. So these bigger ones, I think I'm going to make some notebooks out of those. These smaller ones, I don't know. They're nothing special, I will say. So those 4 smaller ones don't do anything for me. The little gingerbread I might cut out. I may cut some of the fronts out just to use them as ephemera. I might just cover over them and just use them as cards. All right, I'm going to put, if I don't do this, guys, so I'm going to put all of this, which is all meant for crafting, back into this. I realized if I lean down, I'm completely out of the picture. And you can see my messy house. This is a side you don't normally see with the door. So that big tall thing was Griffin's, was Little Brit's, it's a tent. It's like, it's a tent. When he was little. And so he sometimes has a hard time getting rid of things. He's finally at the stage where he's like that. So we need to put that, we're hopefully have a big yard sale. But for right now, it lives there. And then this messy shelf is a lot of his toys still. And when I say toys, there's a lot of Lego over there. There's a lot of science equipment because he's a sciencey boy. We have some games over there. So look, a soda. Can you see? My husband thinks it's hilarious because you all know I drink my Cherry Coke Zero. It is my drink of choice, but I don't always finish it. So he'll be like, I find those all over the house. I try not to. Well, because they're not empty, so. Okay, I don't think I have any other Joann. And this is, I'll tell you which store we're looking at when I grab a bag. And there are a lot of stores that still have a lot of stuff left. There are a lot of stores that still have a lot of stuff left. I will say that. And we ran into a Hobby Lobby. Today is Sunday, January 5th. So yesterday we went into a Hobby Lobby. So that's 3 days after the 90% off sale. And they still had stuff. Now this was a smaller Hobby Lobby. This one's actually maybe our size, maybe the size of the one here, but it's not one of the bigger ones. But they still had a whole wall of stuff left. So, and that was like last night. Okay, so went into Walmart when they were 75% off. I did not get a lot. I don't like paying the 75% off. It's not cheap enough for me. But I did get a few things. And I think there's a mixed bag in here. So we bought some of these guys. This was originally $3, so it was like 75 cents. So we actually bought maybe 6 or 7 of these because we decided this would be fun next year at the Christmas stocking to do reindeer races. because you wind them up and then you let them go. So we bought those for reindeer, for something new for next year. It's always nice to do something new. Sometimes things stick and sometimes, they're just fun for a year. So I did pick up, I found some, these earrings light up. This was all Walmart. And I will say Walmart was getting really picked over, even at 75% off, which really surprised me. These ended up being, I don't know, maybe 50 cents each. They were all the way over in the jewelry section, not with the Christmas stuff. So I was pretty tickled to find some things that, hadn't been so picked over. And then I found those earrings, which I thought were fun. I'll put a pair of those in the stocking for next year. And I found this really beautiful bird pin. I thought this was really pretty. And again, I think it was 50 cents. So I bought 3 of those, 1 to keep and 2 to give. That's a mixed bag. Get it? Mixed bag. Okay. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to show you one of certain things that I got. And just, for small stuff, assume there's multiples. Because I'm sure there is. So I'm going to try not to show you duplicates. But I was lucky enough to find these guys. I certainly didn't clean anybody out of these, but I got a couple. These are great for, for your gift packages. I may actually put these on the end of some junk journals. I just think they're kind of fun. I suppose, I don't know how heavy each one is. You could actually turn them into earrings, but I'd have to figure out. I don't think they're terribly heavy. 4 of them together feels like that would be beginning to stretch it a little bit for one ear, which means they're pretty light. Anyway, for 69 cents, I thought that was a deal. I finally found the bulldogs. I had actually not seen these at the other stores, and I saw these at the last one that we went to. So these cute little bulldogs. I think that those bulldogs are going to end up in some of my assemblages. I found more of the deer. These are great for the assemblage. These are great for a lot of different things. But for 39 cents, and the bulldogs for 49 cents. Most of this is assemblage stuff. These are fabulous. These little pink deer are wonderful, and I had not seen them at any other stores. When we went into we went in 2 in Raleigh, 1 in Cary, which is really close to Durham. The one here, this was the last store we went into on Saturday, and they had several left. But that was the first time I had seen them. So for 49 cents, that's more bulldogs. That's more deer. More reindeer. This one was just a whole bunch of the same stuff. I did pick up another one of these, although I'm pretty sure I have some of this already from last year. So I picked up one. Just one. And then I thought these little guys would be really cute for something for me to do for Valentine's Day. I think they're adorable for Valentine's Day. So I got one of those. And then I had not seen these anywhere until Saturday. Look at the stitch ears, the Christmas stitch ears. They're so cute. I love Stitch. I love them. So I bought one for me and one for my daughter, because she likes Stitch too. So I was going to try to sort these. I just don't know if I can sort it all right now. I guess I'll have to have another video where I'm sorting. Y'all tell me, would you like to see another video where I'm sorting and putting stuff away and cleaning all that up? More of the Christmas cleanup, because there's a lot to come. Let me do these really quickly. I'm going to move over here for just 1 minute and lean down and show you some of, this was from day one. And these were pretty expensive to start with. They had these at $29.99. The Dr. Seuss ones, the Grinch ones. And I thought Max was adorable. So for $3, I thought that was more than a deal. That's as cheap as they're going to go. So I got 2 of the Max ones. Maybe one for me, one for gifting. And the other ones I think I just got mostly one of. So this one these were $27.99, so $2.79. Oh, I was looking for these. I didn't think they would have any left. I was so excited to find them um, on day one. And I just bought a ton because I thought these are just absolutely fantastic presents. Um, you know, I know that some will go in the stocking. More than likely, I'll just do some for gifting, like for straight up gifting. um, I love that. Merry, happy, everything. I honestly think you could use this all year long. Merry, happy, everything. I mean, that's just fun. And then I bought 2 of these. One to gift and one for me, which it's already been washed and it's ready to go because this is perfect for January, February, as we get hopefully some snow. We'd love to see some snow. I know there are a lot of you out there who are like, don't talk to me about snow. Because you all get plenty of it. But, toppling over. I will say, I'm going to use, the brown paper that I have for my blind date with the books. I'm going to wrap those in the brown paper before I store them because things like that sometimes chip. So you have to be a little bit cautious about that. Oh, yeah, puppies behind me. How sweet. All curled up together. Yes, they have the couch today while Mama's off. This was another piece that I was very excited to find at Walmart. So there were no prices on him. And they didn't have any others. He was sitting on a shelf. This was not attached. I was like, that's easy enough to attach. I knew it was Mr. Christmas and it had some identifying marks on the bottom. So I took it up and said, can you all find me a price on this one? And they ended up, one of the managers came over, and because they really couldn't find anything, they were able to give it to me for 50 cents. I love him. He's going to go into the pink craft room for Christmas. So I'm hoping that craft room is taken forever, but we're getting close to some of the other things that we need to do to finish it up. Because this house is it's like one of those puzzles. I think I said that before. You move one thing, you're trying to make the face, but it's all these little squares that are mixed up, and you have to move things, and then sometimes most of the face is put together, and then you have to completely unscramble it to put it all back together. That's my house. That's my house. I did buy this somewhere in here. There's like 2 or 3 other rolls of paper. It might actually be out there. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I think there's more by the door. I think there's more in the craft room. Anyway, I just thought this one was very nice, and I like the brown paper aspect of it. So I think this one's going to go away for the blind date for the book Christmas editions for next year, just because it kind of stays on theme with the brown paper. So I thought that was kind of cool. This one, where did I find this one? Was at Kmart. Found this one at Kmart, and I was super excited to find it unopened, untouched. I was really surprised because Walmart. I keep saying Kmart. Walmart, and again, Walmart was seriously picked over for only being 75% off. I look for those 90, and it's going to get there. But they were not getting there anytime soon. They were holding out, and I don't know whether they've gone down since then, because again, if I can avoid going into Walmart, it's just so huge, and kind of overwhelming. It's just so big, and it's not as pleasant for me personally to shop at as someplace like I enjoy going into Target. I just don't like going into Walmart. Now they've improved some of it, but anyway. So this was very exciting. This is for Big Brit. This is a brick set. It is not Lego, but it's close enough. He'll make it, and then we'll leave it together for Christmas. So, because he doesn't, when he makes his Legos, he doesn't take them apart. No, no, no. Sacrilege. I don't remember what I got this for. Maybe $5. Maybe 7. I don't remember. But it was on their 75% off. And there's no price on it. Why is there no price on it? That's the other thing I don't like. I think it's difficult to find prices at Walmart sometimes. Because you have to look at the shelf, and then if somebody moved it, it's not the right, then it's not on the right shelf, and then that's... I do like things, maybe that's old school of me. How do y'all feel about that? How do you all feel about stuff that the shelf is marked, but the item is not? Just grab what's next. And I wish I'd bought 2 of these. So I think this is adorable, but we're actually going to take the Santa off. And I know that sounds strange, but we're going to use this for the company. And we're going to take the Santa off, and we're going to light it up and just say, stop here. Especially when we end up being in, every once in a while, we still end up being like a back room or a back hallway or something. And so a little flashing light, could be useful. Let's move right here. Some things I think I had actually started to sort. All right, so we're back to Hobby Lobby. And I just thought this was really, and they had quite a few of these the day that I went. I just grabbed one because I just wanted it for us. And it was originally $31.99, so, $3.20 I thought was a very nice price. So I thought that was great. And then, because it's very matchy for my candy cane lane, look what matches it. So, so I had this one, and the front of it's Holly Jolly, and I think this one is just that. This was $12.99, so $1.29. And this one was $8.49, so this one went down to 85 cents. Let me see if I can. So this is 2. I was trying to figure it out. This is 2. I think this is really pretty. And I don't know if I'll keep that or gift it, because our Christmas dishcloths, they're getting older. So we kind of needed some anyway. I actually bought a couple of him. I'm going to put some of him in the stocking, and then we'll definitely keep one of them. But I actually really like to hang. I like to get these because I like to hang them. I just think it just makes it easier and nicer to have stuff up sometimes like that. I was excited to find this one. Was just a last minute. Oh, they had a lot of Grinch stuff left. When I went in and even when I went in to the first day, they had a ton of Grinch stuff left. When I went to the other ones much later in the day, they still had a ton of Grinch stuff left. When I went on Saturday, there was still some Grinch stuff left. And I think it's because the Grinch stuff was a little expensive. So this is one dishcloth for $8.99. This was 2 dishcloths for $8.49. I mean, I'm okay spending, 90 cents on it. But I thought those were kind of expensive. These were adorable. They had a ton of the Max dolls left. This little guy, they were selling for $10 originally. So at $1, I, more than happy, but $10 as the original price? They had the cute little Grinches. I thought these were really, really sweet. But this one was originally $21.99. So for $2.19, honestly, for $2.19, I was still like, but I do like the little baby Grinch. And I bought 2 each of those for the stocking. But that was expensive. This is just a Santa de-stress. For that came out to 50 cents. I got couple of scrubbers for these ended up being 25 cents. Originally they were $2.49. And I know that this Christmas stuff comes out at this price, right? For like 2 weeks when they're putting it out, it's regular price. And then it goes straight down to 50% off. So 50% off is their price. So this was never meant to be $2.49. This was meant to be $1.25, which isn't bad. Which is okay, but as a consumer, I just don't like the games. So this mug, which I love how it's stainless steel, and this was originally $12.99. Now I got it for $1.30. I love that $1.30 price. And then what's in here? This guy. This guy was wonderful. I don't know what I actually ended up. I think I paid 50 cents for him because once again they could not find a price and they did not have any others. At this was at Hobby Lobby, but he is wonderful. Now he's gonna need new batteries, but I've looked at him. This is for me. I love him. So sweet. All right, so let me get these guys back in here because if I don't, that way lay madness. So I'm gonna try. Yeah, this is gonna take a lot of additional sorting later. If I did it right here, we would be here for hours. Oh my gosh, we've already been here for half an hour, and look, there's so much more to go. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit more of this just right in here so I can get it out of the way. Because if I can fill some of the bigger bags, that room that I did when I was doing the cleaning, everything will go up to that room for sorting. That's where the big boxes go. So everything goes up there. By the way, it's 9 a.m. I got up early to make sure I did this and to post today's video. This is crazy. Oh, these were super fun. I found several different perler, and I found some of the more expensive ones, and I actually put them back because I just wasn't sure that everybody would like them, but I knew that some of them I would enjoy doing. This one turns into this, and I thought this was fun. Now, y'all know I don't need one more thing to be crafting and doing, so this may just go straight into the stocking for someone to do. But it was $23.99, so for $2.40, it was a deal. This was an incredible find. This is beautiful. My parents had one almost exactly like this. This was $19.99, so this was $2. But this is I am assuming it's faux leather, because very few people actually do leather anymore. So what's funny about this is that this actually was from 2017. So this has been kicking around at Hobby Lobby for a while. But I'm happy to take it off their hands. Let's see what's over here. Okay, I grabbed some of these guys. These little buckets, these were $2.99. These are from Grinch Stole Christmas. So those were $2.99. I couldn't say no to Who Hash. I just couldn't. So this one was also, I'm sorry, that was $3.99. These were $3.99. And I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with the little buckets. But I might just use them for gift giving and put some gifts inside. And then I thought these were very cute. I wish I had found more of these. Now here's what's interesting. And I found a bunch of the dinosaur ones, which I thought would be cute for my great nephews and nieces. These were $3.99. These were $1.99. Biggest difference I can see with these, Dr. Seuss, and then the lip is done differently. This one actually has a much nicer lip to it, quite frankly. You know, for 40 cents and 20 cents, I'm happy to get them. And again, I really wish I'd found more of these in some of the nicer kind of thing, because I think these are going to be really nice for gift giving. But that was fun to find. So that'll be for Little Brit for his stocking next year. Stuff like that. What else is in here? These are actually like question cards. So use the clues on the front to guess the carol written on the back. So you can see Peace on Earth. That's probably just going to be for my family. That's the kind of thing that we enjoy doing at the dinner table. I grabbed all the ones that I saw of these, and there weren't many. So these little cute ones, these were originally $4.99, now they're 99 cents. So there's 2 of those, and then 2 of these. But I thought those were great, and for 50 cents a piece, I thought they were a good deal. They did have a lot of these cards. I only grabbed 1 pack each, and I really wish that I had grabbed more, because I bought these for my family. I wasn't really sure what they were, and it was a madhouse. That was the first day, madhouse. Everybody, I don't know if I told you, the first day, I was in line with at least 30 or 40 people. We all had figured out this was going to be the day. Now, there was a lot of prediction that this would be the day, but I had noticed that their 70% off ended on January 1st. So I knew they were going to have a new sale, and it was just going to get plenty. Anyway, this one is another one. It's basically Guess the Carol, but this is a second set, so I'm assuming it's different Christmas carols. I got these for our eldest and his wife, because he loves soccer, which, you know, Brits call football, and she loves football. And so these were really fun. This is just a fun little thing for their package. Make sure this one break. More dish towels. They both, Merry Christmas and Spread Cheer. I really like the coloring on those. I bought this for our daughter, who used to love Hello Kitty. Loved it. And I think she'll get a kick out of something little like that for her car. I bought 2 packs of these. Ho, 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 fa la la la. These are very nice and thick dish towels. They were $12.99, so down to $1.30. I had to get a Grinch cup. I have not made a decision about whether I should keep Grinch or give him away. He was $17.99, so basically $1.80 on sale. I'm ready. If we have another baby, if there's another baby in the family near Christmas, I've got a baby thing. This is so soft. Oh my gosh, you just want to go, like, you just want to hug them. This was $14.99, so $1.50. Let's see if you can see him. See him well. I found a few. This is a shower curtain. I think this is really nice. I may use it to do something with, or more than likely we'll just use it. We actually do a different Christmassy shower curtain each year. This one is more floral. It's a little less Christmas. I mean, because we've had things that are very Christmas, you know, big Santas and things. But I think that one's really cute. So for $2.20, yeah, I'll do that. Let's see. More dish towels. I love this Noel Farms Christmas trees, and this one's just plain, I mean, you can use the gingham here for anything. $12.99, so $1.30. Another cute little squishy thing for Little Bright stocking next year. So we're thinking that we might have some of the younger kids with us next year for the stocking, at least for a kids stocking, which is what we've kind of been talking about, doing a kids stocking. So I would put that one in. So I got a few things clearly that were for the younger set. Again, for $1.50? Oh, heck yeah. He's just a cute pillow. I mean, you can just put him up anywhere. He's just adorable. And he really is snuggly. I may have to do this in 2 pieces because I am not even halfway through. So this might be part 1. And then there might be a part 2. I'm going to see how far I can get because there is a lot still in front of me. Picked up a little Christmas puzzle. This one was, what's this? How much was this one? This one, okay, so here's why I can tell. This one I got at Joann. And the only reason I got it is because I really, really like the front of it. $14.99 for a 100-piece little puzzle. That's outrageous. I'm pretty sure I got it for about $3, which is okay. $14.99? Really? Careful what I put in here. All right. One more bag. And put a little bit more in there. Oh, I'm not going to go through that one. Not yet. Okay, this was another Kmart find. And if you saw my Target haul, I actually bought an elf. So, just keep going. I may actually use these in my media center. So I only bought one elf, and I will say I wish that I had bought several more because they ended up being like $3.30 each. And they're gone. I mean, after that day 1, they were gone. I went back later in that afternoon, gone. But I really wish I had bought more. I got a lot. I got a lot. So, but I think that this would be really cute in my media center. And this one I think I can hang. I might do something with it next year where I started at the beginning of the Christmas season and I have hints about where the elf is. I might just have something, if you can find the elf, you get a piece of candy. People think of our middle schoolers as not being into that, but they're still kids. They're honestly still kids. They come to us at age 11. Usually they're about 11. They still believe in Santa. They're still there. I believe in Santa. I know he's real. But they're still young. And even when they leave us in 8th grade, they're still young. 13, 14. Little Bright is actually one of the youngest in his class because he won't turn 14 until April. Most of his peers turned 14 earlier. So this, I'm not going to open all of these. Okay, this one I'm actually going to leave out for him to put up. Little Bright saw this when we were going through one day when the prices were not down to 90% off, and he was like, Mom, I need that. And I said, for $7.99? No, you don't. I think at that point it might have even been 70% off, but that still wasn't. I was like, no. For 80 cents, I picked it up for him. So we're going to leave that out. He's seen it. He's already gotten it. So I'm going to leave that out to get wrapped up in the tree, in the ornaments for next year. But there are some ornaments on the tree that are his. So eventually, when he goes off to have his own house, he'll get his ornaments so that he can start off with his own fairly full tree. Okay, let me see what else I have in here. This one is packed with wrapped items. So I don't really know everything that's in here. Oh, this one, I have to be really careful with this one. I think that these are adorable. I think that this guy is fantastic. I only bought one of him because I'm keeping him. He was $24.99 to start with. So I got him for $2.50. For $2.50, he is a deal. I am actually going to put some of these things over here when I know that they should not be packed up in that with the other stuff. Oh. So I know that several of my siblings really like, my sisters in particular, really like the vintage stuff like I do. So I picked up a couple of these guys to go into the stocking. They were $2 a piece. You have to be careful with these, by the way, because they often have broken pieces. When I was in there Saturday, there were actually 2 women working at the Hobby Lobby I had come into. And I said, I saw some, I'm sorry, I'm out of your train. There were several very badly broken pieces. And I'm kind of a safety person. To me, that's dangerous. So I said, you know, you've got a couple of really badly broken pieces there. And they were like, well, we know that. If they're broken, get them off the shelf so someone doesn't reach. I mean, they were at a level where kids could reach them. And I actually moved them up. But, you know, I know that they're busy, and I'm sure they didn't mean anything like, because I'm sure it's been crazy. But, you know, it's got to be safety first for your customers. So I got this great guy. Isn't he? He's going into the stocking for next year. I just think he's super fun. He's meant to be a mug, but you could use him for, you know, I would probably just put, you know, maybe little chocolates in him or marshmallows on something. He was $14.99, so $1.50. So I'm going to keep him nicely wrapped up. Okay, I just showed you. That's another deer. Oh, what's this one? These were super fun. I think I bought the whole set. So this was down to 69 cents. And I was thinking that these would work really nicely with Little Brit charcuterie stuff that he does. And we'll just add it into our into our Christmas dishes that you saw me pack upstairs. But I'll show you. Let's see if I can find the rest of them. So that one, then this one says Mary. That one was also 69 cents. It's a place where he can put more. We've been talking about mixing up his charcuterie a little bit so that he puts healthier options into it, not just a whole lot of cheese. This was fun. We didn't actually have a gravy. We realized that at Thanksgiving. I was like, we really don't have a gravy boat, do we? I think we used to and we got rid of it. Or maybe it's stored, because with the house the way it's been, we actually stored a lot of stuff, and it's been a while that's been stored. Anyway, this one was originally $9.99. So for $1, that's a really pretty little gravy boat. So that's going to go, we're going to put that in with the Thanksgiving dishes. Let's see what's next. All right. So I bought 2 of the pink ones. So we have 2 blue and 2 pink. And I did check them out to make sure they weren't broken, because I've often seen these guys broken. So for $2, I just thought these were, I actually have a set of these. So I'm so happy that I can put these into the Christmas stocking. That is just fun. Okay, this is more for the charcuterie. There's a series of these little bowls. So this one says Mary. This one was $3.99, so 40 cents. What else do we anything, Sharon? Joy and believe. Yeah, so these were just super fun to get. I'm really worried about breaking his nose. I'm going to put him out over there, and then I'm going to put him with my more delicate pieces. And then this one says joy. So I think it was 3 of each. Did I get a duplicate in it? I don't know. And then that's the other pink deer. Okay. Yay. I'm going to move. All right, let me use this. Move these guys around a little bit. And put him in here. One moment, please. Oh no, he goes in here. He's gonna go in here. Okay, this thing fell off again. I may just take it off completely. I don't really need the hanger on it. Yes. I have an extra piece of this in here, so let me wrap this guy up. I'm very excited that I'm getting some of this Christmas stuff sorted that we haven't really sorted in the past. Well, no, we have, and then it got unsorted. It's kind of the best way for me to put it. I'm going to stand up. And I'm actually filling the couch. And while I'm up, I'm going to move a few things over. Oh my word. Gracious. All right. Sorry about the empty space as I do this. I'll try to. I would use the pause button, which should work. I've tested it, but every time I've used it while I've been doing a video, it's cut the video out for me, and I don't know why. It's very odd why it's doing that. So I'm going to figure that out. So we found these at Hobby Lobby, which I had not seen them anywhere else. This was $11.99, so for about $1.20. This is just a big giant thing. There should be 48 in here. I don't know if there still are because it had been broken open. But I'm okay with that because there's plenty. And this will be for the tree, the Candy Cane Lane tree. That'll go into that box. Oh, yeah. So I found a bunch of these wonderful little pink flocked trees for 30 cents. And then I found a couple of these wonderful, very vintagey ornaments for 50 cents. Now, I don't know. I don't think that I'm actually going to. I think these are perfect the way they are. So there's nothing, I don't know that I could make any changes to these. I think we're going to use one of these on our tree, and then we'll probably put one into the stocking. Oh, I just realized. He's paper. He is like a little cardboard. Interesting. I thought he was tin. But I have to be careful with those because I don't want them crushed. Oh my. Okay. What's in here? Alright. I gotta move these cups over. They're kind of getting in the way of these giant cups. Okay. And I have a few things. Bags breaking open. So I guess it's a good thing. I'm going to have some empty bags here. This one is a mess. Gracious. So this was smallest reindeer. I found a couple of these for 69 cents. This one is medium large to large, which should do fine for Sophia. And this is the small one, which, no, this is another medium large, which I'm going to put that in the stocking because the other dogs in the family are bigger. And then this is a little cupcake size one and small. No, that's still medium large. I thought I found a small one. Okay, I've got 3 medium large. I hope I've got a small one in here for her. I found these. So this was originally $10. But for $1, this guy was originally $10. I was happy to find him. I found 2 of him. And I got 2 of that one. And then literally this bag is okay. And then I only bought 4 of these. They had a lot of these that day. I like that it was a thicker one, and I'm going to use these in some of my other sort of smaller assemblages. It really is going to be more like a diorama because I'll work inside the boxes. I think that's the plan, man. What is over there? Oh my gracious. Let me show you this, guys. This is full of small things. All right, let me put these into one of these other bags. That can go in there. I hope this is giving you some enjoyment today on a snowy, icky day. I'm gonna move that over so I have a place to put this. All right, so bows are always a good buy, and for 50 cents, I think I just got 1 cactus, 1 or 2 for 50 cents, because in some of the, mostly I won't use those in assemblages, but I'm kind of a never say never. It's nice to have it just in case. I bought, I think, 2 of these. I like the look of them. I'm going to be cleaning them up a little bit. I think that this is just really messy. But I really like the look of them, and I think in the assemblages, and for 50 cents for 4 of them, I think that's a good deal. More deer. And try not to show your duplicates. I really liked getting some of the My Little Christmas stuff. I think, most of those can go into different assemblages. Just some little Christmas hats for 20 cents. The My Little Christmas, it's different prices. So that last one I showed you was 50 cents. I was excited to find this guy for $1. It's a whole embroidery. So there are times when I just want to sit in here and do something, and most of what I do, I can't do it in here. So I like the idea of getting an embroidery kit. It's been a very long time, and I'm really hoping my carpal tunnel doesn't kick up and cause me problems. That's why I stopped years ago. I think I just got 1 of these for 50 cents because I really wasn't sure what I was going to do with that one. I thought that was a good deal. I bought 1 each of the ones that I could find. So Cindy Lou Who for 45 cents. She goes with that stuff. I think I just got 1 of these. 50 cents. I think I only found this was 20 cents. These are make great pockets in your junk journals. Let's see. 1 of the paint pens for 90 cents. Those are very useful. These are beads for 60 cents. This was, again, really fun. I love all the crochet stuff I'm seeing. I used to crochet before the carpal tunnel really became problematic, but I haven't really had problems with it, and I finally realized maybe I should try doing some things again. So I'm going to try to get back into it, and I thought that this mug would be super fun. Now, I'm going to have to remember how to do it. This is not what I'm going to dive into right away, but fun. I think that these little squirrels are adorable. I really haven't made a decision about what I want to do with those. I think the bows are always used for $2 for 20 cents. The squirrels were $1.30 for 3 of them. 50 cents. I think that these little guys, I will probably paint them, or I'll get Big Brit to paint them. Grab what's next. I found one of these little jars, and I will probably put it as is into an assemblage for 25 cents. I bought several of these for 30 cents. I really like that was one of their newer Santas for this year. Their newer Santa stickers. I bought, I think, 2 of these. 12 in there for 35 cents. I thought those would be really cute in some of the Christmas kits. I mean, this is just always useful, these little pieces to go into different things, especially for 40 cents. I only found one of these. So it was kind of interesting what I was and wasn't finding and how much. Okay, this was a huge deal. These were 60 cents. They had a bunch of them. I only grabbed, I think, 3 of them. You know, unless I'm just desperate for something. I like to leave some behind. I just think I just do. If I can, but they're not all the time, guys. If it's something I really need, like the little frames that I needed, which was one of the big things we were looking for, I'm going to take everything they've got because I know I absolutely need it. Everybody can use Scotch tape for 60 cents. And Scotch tape has gotten so expensive. So I bought 3 of them. I didn't even know if they'd come down to like the lower price. Oh no, everything's falling. Don't fall. Why are you falling? You've already seen this one. I bought, I think, 10 of these. They had dozens when I was there. So for 55 cents, you get 6 of these little pieces. And then I will turn these into, I'm going to turn these into additional magnets. So they won't say Merry Christmas. I'll be Mod Podging over the top of those. This one came loose. Somewhere there's a bag of this. So yeah, for 55 cents for those, that was a good deal. I'm only putting things aside you've already seen. 50 cents for this beautiful pin. Let's see if you can really see it. That was gorgeous. That was a great find. Grabbed that one up. They only had one. I only picked up one of these because I really like them. I think I just got one of these. I think I have some from last year. But for 40 cents, these nice little wooden pieces, and they're all different, these little wooden gingerbread houses. There are 20 in there. I'm sure I can find, I actually think I already have an idea what I'm going to do with those. All right, let me grab more. So I said the perler sets, this one, these were 45 cents. And Mac, I like to do the perler. That's another thing I like to relax with. I bought one of those. Again, I think I already have some of these, but for 30 cents, I picked up one. Because I think I have some in my stockpile of stuff. I think he's really cute. Honestly, this is a guy for 45 cents. I think there's a lot you could do with him on different holidays. It doesn't just have to be Christmas. So he was a great deal. I did not find more than one, which makes sense to me. Look at this. Oh, look at that. So this was a different little candy cane. I thought these were really cool. These were 40. These came down to 40 cents. They're like the clay. And there are 12 in there, and I think those are going to be perfect on some of my assemblages. And I did pick up these tiny beads for 40 cents because I often use something like this to block the holes in some of the ornaments that I use on other things. For 30 cents, I picked up, I think, 2 of these. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with them, but I may just clip this off and use them directly in an assemblage because I just think it's really cute. All right. These were actually all, so I found maybe 3 or 4 of these. Let me get this like this. And I use these a lot. I turn them into ornaments. For 40 cents for how many are in here? For 10 pieces. I grabbed all the ones that I saw, which was probably like 3 packs. There weren't many, and they were all kind of tied together. These are beads. Aren't they cute? And for 70 cents, cheaper than Temu. So yeah, there are, it says 20 pieces. There are 20 pieces in here. So I thought those were adorable. And let's see. Let me grab this here. There was only one of these. There were very few, very little of the actual straight up crafting. But I thought he would be great in some of the kits, and there are 12 in there. And then I always, these are wonderful in the Christmas kits. You're always going to do that one. And there are, these were 30 cents for 24 of the letters. So that was a great deal. These are flat back buttons. They are perfect for some of the crafting. And then these are the big beads. So for 80 cents, I think I got 2 packs of those. There are only 7 pieces in here, but for 30 cents. This stuff is all starting to fall, so I'm going to throw this back into this big bag. I left some things in there that were things that I had already shown you. And I think that this was a bag where I was already trying to pull out crafting items, and put them together, particularly things that I think I'll be using on assemblages. So, but not all of it. There was some other stuff in there. Okay. And there, I'm going to leave that right there for a minute. There's definitely some other stuff in there. Plenty of room in there. And then I think I found 4 of these, and that's all I found. These cute little frames, these were down to 30 cents a piece. If I had found 2 dozen, I would have gotten all of them, because these are, again, perfect for little dioramas or for making things just fancier than what's in here right now. I also sometimes use these, and what I sometimes do is I pop the back out, because look at all the extra room you've got here. And I push the back all the way to the back. So it gives me a much deeper diorama space. Let's see what's in this one. Oh, look more. I got like 1 or 2 of these for 30 cents because I know I already have some of those from last year. This was 50 cents. I got 1 of those. All right, more deer. This was great for 70 cents, and you're getting 12 of these cute little gingerbread guys, and I know that I'll be using those. That's where the wreath came from. This one's broken. So these little wreaths, clearly I'm going to have to do a little fixing, but that's fine. For 40 cents, I got it. This one was cute. 50 cents for these little sleds again. I'm really excited to my plan is to add quite a few of the assemblages and dioramas, and I think I'm finally going to break down and open up an Etsy store to get in those additional sales. If this is what I want to be doing once I leave teaching in 5 years, maybe sooner, then I need to make it viable now. So I only got 1 of these for 55 cents. Probably should have gotten more because I really like this, and I think it's going to be a really cool addition. You've seen that one. You've seen that one. I got a couple of these. These were on the expensive side. I mean, these were originally $7.99. Now, really, they were more like $4 because right away, 50% off, right? But I wasn't paying $4 for that either. That's $1 a piece for each of these. But I'll pay 70 cents. So I got 2 of those. This one was 50 cents. I think those stars are wonderful. I think I only saw one of those because I think I would have bought more of that. Okay. Next. Oh yeah, this was a great find. So for your assemblages, you especially the Christmas ones that we do, you need glitter or like this fine snow. And so I was super excited to find these for 60 cents. I'm going to put these in their own bag. We had one break open before we bought it. Not break open, it was open, we just didn't realize. So we were able to pull that one out because that would have been a mess. So I think I only got 2 of those, but 2's enough. I mean, 2 is a lot. It's a gracious plenty. But those are going to go into their own bag just in case. These little guys for 50 cents. I think I only got 1 of those. And then, this was so funny. Let's see if I can get this one out. Okay. All right, those are the cactus. So I did get the 2 of the cactuses. This one was a good buy. These are great. These are for many, many things, not just not necessarily assemblages for 50 cents. And this was the thing that I went in looking for. This was my big deal. I needed as many of the frames as I could get, and they do come in different shapes and sizes. I don't know if I. So they have these. So these were all 45 cents. These with the squares and the rectangles. I'm going to see if I can show you. Yep. These circles and squares. And is that one different? That's interesting. That's just in different places. And those are the only 2 I got in this set. So my goal was to get as many of these as I could. I make my ornaments out of this, and I make my my magnets out of these, and I'm doing a whole series. But this is the only time and place I can get this particular one. So I loaded up. You know, as many as I could get, I got. Those are actually and then for my, this is so funny. I want to show you this. For Blind Date with the Book, I always put a sprig of something in, and so I wanted a whole variety because I'm not only am I thinking about making it so that people can do, you know, choose their own and have different choices, you know, maybe with some different price points. I just wanted to find some that worked for all year long at prices that worked for me, because you know, the more I have to pay for something, the more I have to charge for it. So I found, this was one of the first ones that I found. This one, but it was tangled up in this guy. But I really liked these snowmen. I didn't see them. I'm not sure I saw them anywhere else. I think nobody wanted to mess with this tangled mess. As I like to say, my mom used to use the term mashugana. So with this tangled mashugana, so I took it up there, and the clerk looked at it, and she started going like, oh, and I said, just leave it tangled. I'll pay for the both. So the sprig was originally $3, and then it was down to 30 cents. And our lovely tangled, yes, I'm trying. You know what? It's one of those things you put, it's like a puzzle, you know, you can't stop yourself from kind of leaning down and putting a piece in. When I got this one, it was the middle of that, it was that first day. Oh, there we go. This was originally $16.99, so it was down to $1.70. But yeah, when I got this, it was the first day, and I was not stopping to untangle anything. Now I will tell you, I have an entire bag of different things. So I'm going to put that one to the side. I had no idea. So you get, and the snowmen, are they this? They're not the same. And they're this wonderful, like, I don't know, fuzzy. So I think you get, there's like, let me get the pom-poms out of the way. Anyway, I'm going to detach the snowmen from this. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to get 6 snowmen, and you're going to get some pom-poms out of this one. And again, I would still, if you are interested in seeing if there's anything, I would go. Because you just honestly never know. I was shocked when we went. By the time I was done with my doctor's appointment, and it was by the time we got to the first Hobby Lobby in the afternoon on Thursday, people had all day to be there. And I was amazed at how much was left. And the other place to look is that they're still getting stuff back from people who are doing returns. And so I would not give up, unless it's not safe to go out. I never give up. Never surrender. That's from a movie. I did it! Okay, now I'm going to put it back in and it's going to tangle again. All right, so that's super fun. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. It was just a compulsory. All right, I want to do, let me show you what else I got. I was very surprised when I went to one of the Hobby Lobbies, and then I found it was true in some of the other ones. Ours wasn't saying it. I don't know whether it was true in ours, because sometimes it's not, but their fall picks were also 90% off. So this one was 40 cents. And so I'm just going to show you the bouquet. So there were a lot of really cool choices. I really loved these little flowers because I thought I can, definitely use those for like the summertime too. So these were great. This was a great find because I really am trying to make sure that I have a lot of options as that becomes, kind of an important aspect. It also helps me with, as we've really been working on making sure that we know our brand, understanding my own brand, and that books are definitely part of my brand. So, okay, this was just tissue paper, and I think I got a couple of these. I didn't get a huge amount. I probably should have. For 50 cents, it was quite a good deal. And, this might be very Christmassy, but this can certainly be Valentine's Day. This can be anytime. This one is really anytime. So, got that one. I love this one. Again, I bought this for my daughter. I think that she'll enjoy it. I decided that I'm going to be buying her Christmas presents and our son, Tom, Christmas presents until about July. And then I'm going to send them in July. And then I'm going to tell him, don't open them. Don't open them. Because then I can really, do them some nice big boxes. It's super duper expensive to send things right now. And, that's not fun. But, okay, these were just fun. These are for the house. You get, for 50 cents, you get 3 of these. And I just think these are fun decorations. So, those are just going to go. What else is in here? Oh, this was fun. I did not expect this. So this was Grandma's Best Christmas Recipes. This had been $23.99, so for $2.40. I will be using this in my Christmas junk journals because I'm just going to pull pages out. Each page is complete. And that was one thing that I think is sometimes difficult. So if you get one, you get 2 full recipes in the journals. So that was super fun. These were just fun. So I found 3 of these. 'Tis the season for Christmas movies. If I had found more, oh my word, I would have bought all of them because I think this would be super fun to put your my Christmas movie watching kits into. They were 40 cents. They had been $4. So they were down to 40 cents. I think this would be really super fun. I won't do it because with only 3, I just can't. It's just they're not enough of them. Excuse me. Or maybe I'll do 3 special ones. But probably I'll keep one because I really like them. Anyway, don't know what but for 40 cents a piece. They were well worth it. Okay, good. Empty bag. What's our timing? Okay. We're getting there. All right, this one is this empty? 2 empty bags. Okay. These are more of the Christmas picks, or more of the picks that I thought were fun. I didn't pay $1 for anything. This was one of the more expensive ones at 90 cents. But then you get, each one of these becomes an individual Christmas pick. So those were great. Maybe I did, because I think this one. No, I paid $1.50 for this one, but there's a lot on it. So I actually think I'm going to put these into one of the bigger bags. And I've got to figure out a way to store these. I actually have an idea about how I'm going to store all this. And, oh doggy, this whole thing is more of the picks. These were wonderful. These little pink pumpkins, I think you can use anytime. I think you could use these for any time. And absolutely, these are wonderful for any time. As a matter of fact, I think I might add like a little ribbon to the top of them, or maybe around them, because we just use that at any time of the year. So this one, I don't know if you can really see, this one is reds. And I don't know if you can see that. It's got like these cute little red, almost like hearts at the top. And I thought those are perfect for Valentine's Day. So like these big ones ended up being $1. So we did certainly sink some money into, and when you see my new Temu haul, yes, there's a very, very big Temu haul coming out. When you see the Temu haul, you'll see that, I'm kind of all in with the blind date with the book. All right, I need another quick drink. All right. If you would please talk amongst yourselves for a minute, I'm going to move this out of the way and grab the rest of the bags, because we are actually really getting there. Surprisingly enough, I'm going to move these over here. Are you going to entertain people, Cupcake? You want to say hi? Look. You guys want to say hi? Oh, yes. Hi. Hi. Can Mama get some of this other stuff here? So I can show people? Oh, you're leaving. I thought you were entertaining everyone. No, apparently not. That was not in their plan. Oh boy. Okay. Yes, I see you. They're over here talking to me. I moved, and they decided that meant they should move around a little bit. Yeah. And, ooh. Alrighty. Look at that, puppies. Look at that. Okay, so I'm gonna make my way back in here. Sort of. Whew, sorry. We actually have to cover the couch because the dogs lick the couch. I don't know why they do it, but they do. Okay. Really excited to get a couple of these. I was hoping to find some other colors, but for $3, and these are really pretty, and then you get these really nice like cordings and things down here. So that was a good deal. And this one has the white and silver. There's not a lot on there. I mean, look at that. You can see the thing through there. But again, for $3 for all the ribbons, it's a pretty good deal. I'm going to do this. These, I'm going to open this and show you just one because they're all the same. So this was there were tons when I was there. Big Brit said just 4. He only wanted 4 for our outdoor decorations. Aren't these great? They are wonderful. These were $2 a piece, down to $2 a piece, which was fabulous. Holy cow. But they are very glittery. So, thus I've already sorted those into one bag by themselves. And let's put those aside. Okay. How about we go into this bag? There's a whole lot of paper in here. But if there was something that was supposed to be in the paper, I don't know where it is. There's this little. This is for us. I just think the little one that looks like an actual can of Hoo Hash. This was originally $8.99. So for 90 cents, I was good with it. For $8.99, for $4.50, I wouldn't have touched it. Even at 80% off, even at the 70% off, I would have gone, no. Sorry, I'm wrapping it up, putting it with our Christmas things. You girls got down. Now it's going to be hard for you to get back up again. That was a choice. You made a choice. Okay. So again, I really like these my little Christmas pieces. I got 2 of those. No, I got 4 of those. Because we use things like this to make the earrings. And I think those were really fun. And for that price, again, cheaper than for 60 cents, I can't, that's usually pretty cheap. This was just a fun thing for us. Meet me under the mistletoe. And because it's 2-sided, you can put it somewhere. That's going to go in our front for when my husband comes home. These were fun. So this one is, it's the most wonderful time of the year. And the back has a Merry Christmas stencil. Those are great. There was another one, I think, like that somewhere in here. And then I found some of these bags, which are also wonderful to use. So for 20 cents, I knew there was something else in there. I bought several of those. I'm going to get a jar and put these into a jar so that there's no risk of, same with the other ones. I'm going to put them into a very highly sealed jar. So there's no risk of them ever opening up. I got more of these guys. I thought I'd got more. I bought one of those. That was their new set for this year. Let's see if I can get it in the light so you can really see it. Okay. Let's see. I think I showed you these. This one's some more frames. Again, the frames was one of the biggest things that I was after. If I had only found frames, I would have been a happy camper. I had actually gone to ours and purchased all of them because I didn't want to risk not getting any. That was too big of a risk for me. I bought a bunch of these. So I thought these were great. These are Christmas gel pens for 30 cents for 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I got 6. I got all that they had. So I have 6 of these because a lot of times we do put pins in with our Blind Date with the Books. They only had 1, but I really like this one. It actually matches something that we have. This is going to be just for us. This apron, $20 down to $2. I can deal with that. And look at these cute little beads. These are very sweet. So this one was down to 35 cents. And again, I can see doing maybe a whole little line of those on one of my assemblages or on one of my dioramas. Very sweet. So I did get a couple more of the tissue papers for 50 cents. These have 60 in them, which is pretty good. And, you know, you use white for anything. The other ones, you know, I think the tartan you can use for a lot of things. Here, let me move that. Let me move. You don't have to sit on. There you go. They're there. They're joining us today. I'll move this out of the way. Oh, are we sitting over here? Huh? Cupcake is right there. Okay. Oh, okay. This next set all came from Walmart, and I was incredibly excited to find it. This is Slytherin. These were originally $14.98. They were 80% off. I got these for $3 a piece for the sets. Let me do this so you can really. So they had one of each. So they had Slytherin. They had, I gotta find the other piece of that one. These are just the hats. So this is this is the Harry Potter one, Deathly Hallow. This one was, I think this one was $3 too. And then just the straight up Gryffindor, because Little Bit really liked this, you know, with a name like Griffin. So I think he's going to get that one. Got the Minnie Mouse one. My beautiful daughter. Maybe it's stocking. We'll see. And then these cozy socks. These were, I don't remember what these ended up being because they don't price anything. So I can't look, you know, until I find the receipt, I can't look back. But they were all pretty cheap. $3 was the most I had paid for those. What's that? Something broke off of something. This is a cute little Jenga game, but you remove a block and then you do the activity and then you stack it. Like try and touch your nose with your tongue, or twirl around and pretend to catch falling snowflakes on your tongue. This is something I might do. Spin around 5 times, high five to the right and left. This is something just really fun and innocent I might do with my kids at our Christmas parties. So, let's see. And then there was this one. So this was the Gryffindor. No, this was the Hufflepuff set. This was the Hufflepuff set I found for, let me put these in one of the bigger bags. $3. And this was super exciting because my daughter-in-law is a Ravenclaw. I found the Ravenclaw set. This was what I first saw and went, oh, actually, I think Little Brit found it for her. And I went, oh my gosh, how much is it? And, you know, when we scanned it and we saw what it was, then we looked for all of them. And they didn't necessarily, we found like Hufflepuff and Slytherin, they only had one of each. And then the Gryffindor set. And you might still be able to find these because there's no marking that these are on clearance. So when I found these at our Walmart, they were back over by the jewelry section, and there was a big thing. There might have been a sales sign or something, but all of this winter wear was clearancing out. There was lots more. There was Hello Kitty. There were many other items, so that might still be there. Okay. This was Walmart. This is for we want to put these up at our next Christmas shows. Because, you know, we do the whole vintage. So we're vintage inspired, bookish, which I still feel is kind of vintage. And then I have kind of our line of daily type stuff, like the bowl cozies and things, which to me, I kind of still see those as vintagey, only because of the, you know, how we live our lives these days. If that makes sense. I did find these Mr. Christmas things were wonderful. I really like the Mr. Christmas items. This one was the Joy set. And then I found this one, which is the Mary. Just really, really cute. And I did pick up this set of boxes for this. This is a separate piece that comes off. And I believe, I think I'm going to use this in one of my, circle, in some of my decor. So this was down, this was like 80 cents for the 2 boxes. So no, it was $1 for the 2 boxes. Please stop licking. That's why we have to have the thing on there, because you want to lick. Why do you lick? Why? Love her. She's like, because I want you, Mama. All right, quick drink. We're getting there. I knew this was going to be a huge, long one. But we are actually... Okay. This, if you can see up close, it's like a leather one. And I thought this one was very nice. I like it, just kind of looks a little bit more upscale. So that was another Walmart find. No, that was that Walmart? No, that was Hobby Lobby. That was a Hobby Lobby find, so that was 80 cents. So these were all Hobby Lobby, and most of these will go into the stocking, with probably 1 or 2 for Big Britt, because he loves doing puzzles. So we had this one for $1.60, and then I found this one for $2. Thomas Kincaid was a great find. I only had one of those. These, again, these are kind of cool, and so I may keep one and put one into the stocking, because for $1.30 I thought that was a great price. Oh, this is mine. I love doing the perler, and to find a giant Grinch, and he had originally been $30, so I bought him for $3. And it comes with everything, including the giant perler board, which is actually really hard to come by. Because I've done a lot with perler. Every once in a while, you just need to break off and do something that's not part, that's arts and that's artsy to me, but not part of the company. This one for $1.60. They had some that were originally very expensive, and I just decided not to get the ones that were a lot more expensive, like $40. So even though it was only going to be $4, I was spending plenty. All right, so this one, $2. Charles Wasaki. 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. And I have a feeling that these pieces are supposed to be all very similar. There's a puzzle diagram. This one was very fun. The elf one for $1.80. And last but not least, another Thomas Kincaid for $2. I love that kind of shopping one. So those are some good ones. I do really enjoy doing this. Mostly, I do this for my family, and it's just super fun to be able to put items in the stocking that are a lot more expensive than what I paid for them. So, it's nice stuff. All right. This whole bag is full of, here's what I'm going to do, because there's just too much in here for me to pull all those out. It is full of different picks. So we have all of these. I found a few of these really nice smaller ones. I think those are so cool. And I don't think I'm going to take those apart. I think on a bigger book, that would be super cool. So this one was originally $3. So we got it for 30 cents. And I think that this is the kind of thing we could offer as an independent piece. And I found a lot of these. And I thought the Jingle Bells are so super fun for the Christmas and 70 cents, and we'll get, I don't even know, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 10 or 11 separate, you know, because the books, you don't use the whole, it's a much smaller pick. So if you all ever want me to go through all the picks and show you all of them, then I'm happy to do that. But we're an hour and 40 minutes in, and I have one big. So this bag was in the car, and we filled it with the smaller bags just so we could get them inside. So I'm going to start pulling those out and gracious. Okay, so this one is full of more picks. So I'm not going to show you everything. Very cute. Some of these, I actually may keep some of these for Candy Cane Lane. And then I got a couple of these adorable little ones. But these were originally, these were 40 cents a piece. So those are going to go straight. Again, if you ever want to see all of them, let me know. I'm happy to do a separate video with those, because I think that would take by itself some time. We did pick up this for our village. Big Brit hates using that kind of sprinkle stuff, but he thought this might work because it would be easier to pick up. So this is just called snowflakes. And so for 40 cents, we got several of those. I'm trying to get in here. We found a lot. So only found one of these guys. He's adorable. Y'all know me and pens. Red. More. And more. And these were wonderful for $1.10 for the 2-pack. Y'all probably already know that's anything that looks like it's Candy Cane Lane is gonna stay with me. Oh, this was a cool find. The hair clip for 55 cents. I'm not gonna even put that back in there. I'll put that upstairs with my stuff. And I thought this was very pretty for 89 cents. It's just a plate. But it's a really pretty one. It's a really pretty vintagey looking one. So, and I wonder, did I get one or two of those? Because there's another one. Oh no, this one is different. Oh, that one was cute. The cookies for Santa was very cute. So, put those back in here. That one over there with. Okay. That's more. That's just more of this stuff. So there are more bags. I'm realizing right now, I think there's some of the craft stuff with craft is over in the, went straight to the craft room. This is more picks. So you can see I got some little snowmen, and I thought these were wonderful for any time of the year. Got a lot of picks, which is really good because I needed them. It's not something I had really had anywhere in my stash. It's not something I don't do those types of things. All right, let me move. They are a bit of a pain. So I got a couple of these. I thought they would be fun if we do something for St. Patrick's Day. Oh yes, okay. So this is another pack of these, and I think I've shown you all of the ones. They had 3 different kinds, and One, maybe. Let's see if there's anything in here. Okay, yeah, there's some things in here you haven't seen. These cool little snowflakes. Those are really pretty. Oh, that's glass. Over there. Okay. And these little bows, I thought those would be great. And these adorable little ones, those are really nice for the assemblages. Only found one of those. Anything else in here? So I don't think there's a huge amount that's somewhere else, but there should be more frames. Maybe those are the frames I've already shown you though. All right, let me get this one out. And let me get this out. Oh, maybe this is everything. Good. Little flower that came out. That one's done. Okay. Oh, this is the missing one that you haven't seen, the frame. I knew there was another one. So it look, I did get a lot. So it looks like this is the one you haven't seen with the cats. So there were the cats. This one had a ton of the cats. The cats and the Santas, and then there was one that was more dogs. Yep, right here. So the dogs. I'm just looking at these. So the cats and the dogs actually are the exact same size frames. That is something I had not been able to compare. So yeah, we got every single frame we could find. That was our big hunt. This whole bag is just the frames. So I'm excited to offer more of those because people really enjoyed those. That was to be fair, to be totally honest with you all. When I did those original magnet frames, and I just really enjoyed putting them together, they were really, I had found some really pretty paper, but I did them because I had bought a bunch of those frames at the end of last Christmas sale last year. And I was trying to use things up in my stock. And I did not realize they would be kind of the hit that they were. And so I'm definitely making tons more, and I'm going to try to make them into like a regular thing. So just some toys for 50 cents. Did I tell you how much the frames were in the end of the day? Each pack of frames was 45 cents for 6. So not too bad. But these are just dish towels, like little towels, for $1.40. That's a nice little pack. I had to. It's Kermit. And Kermit was 90 cents. I just think that he's adorable. Where's that last piece of paper I folded up? There it is. So he's going to be part of our decor because he's so nice and vintagey. Yeah, I'll put him in there. I found some of the really cute birds, the cardinals. I bought a llama. Seen those. I think I only found one of these. And then they had the Care Bear. For 75 cents, I thought they were pretty cute. Those are going to go over here because they're going to go upstairs. I found 2 of the patches. Those were fun. Guys. And then I found a kaleidoscope for 30 cents. And I thought that would be cute. That's it. An hour and 50 minutes. I actually have to be out the door in a minute. But I'm very excited. That's everything. I told you, it was a massive haul. And it was a massive haul. However, this is thousands of dollars that I spent maybe $300 on total. So at least $3,000 or more of items. Can't beat that. Can't beat that 90% off. So this is the time. I actually put money aside specifically. You know how some people used to put money aside before Christmas for Christmas shopping? I literally put money aside for this. because I know I'm going to do this massive shopping after Christmas, but I'm going to get items at just this incredibly discounted price. So that's it. I hope if you stayed with me for the whole thing, let me know. I'd be very interested to see. I wish I could put a poll in there to see who stayed to the end or came back to watch it at some point in time. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit the subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I know that that a lot of you lovely people watch me all the time and have subscribed, but a lot of you, you haven't joined the bandwagon yet. Come on, it's fun. Please hit the like button. I really want to grow the channel so I can spend more time with you guys. And I love your comments. I may not get back to every single one, and I apologize for that, but I read every single one, and I really, really enjoy having you all in my life. I really do. Some of you I've gotten to know really well through your comments, and I don't, and again, like I said, I may not always respond, but I'm listening. So that's it. I hope you guys, it's after New Year's, but I hope you have an amazing 2025. Every single one of you deserves an amazing 2025. Cheers.